Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much. When your world went to shit!
Life is a mystery.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do. Trust me, kid, I'm no hero. You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah! Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife.
Since she's showing up in Deadpool Wolverine, I guess I had to include her film, which just came out in 2005, and it's a spin-off of the Daredevil movie. And I think the same director directed this movie. I had to look it up. So Jennifer Garner returns as Elektra after coming back from the dead thanks to a ninja clan led by Stick. And her mission is to protect this family, a father and a daughter, from the evil hand and a bunch of other evil ninjas that have supernatural abilities. And I'll start with the positives because this review is gonna be probably better received than the Daredevil review I did, which I thought was average and more or less. I thought that was action packed, visually interesting, polarizing performances, but very poorly edited film. Though I really prefer watching the director's cut of it. The two positives I can say about it is that Jennifer Garner is still really good as Elektra. She has some good acting in this movie with other bland characters. Yeah, right away. And though the action was hit and miss, because there are some good ones, like the final battle and the one where she attacks ninja that would later break his own neck. It was cool because there was some good fight choreography, especially from Jennifer Garner. Because when I saw her fighting the ninja that will break his neck, she can literally kick really good. Like, she's a really good fighter in this movie. Though I'm sure some of these fights were done by stunt people, which I understand. It happens all the time. And I do really like how they have the classic red suit that Elektra wears in the beginning and end. Also, I thought the way they introduced Elektra at the beginning was really good. It's cool. I do think this movie is better edited than the theatrical of Daredevil because it feels completed. Like the way it was made from start to finish, it looks like it's the full movie compared to Daredevil. Though there are some edits that feels a little off. Because there are some shaky action in it, like the scene where Elektra attacks a lot of wardrobe at the end. It feels a little too shaky. At first I thought it was kind of cute since it was a kind of reminiscent of Elektra fighting Daredevil at the bridge in the Daredevil movie. But I don't know, it was kind of too much. And now, I think dude thought that chemistry that Elektra had with Abby, the daughter, was kind of cute. Not gonna lie, because no one is like a jerk, but they not like the best characters, but they had some decent time. But the father, romance was just kind of there, and it feels like they had to do it because. But the negatives. Honestly, I do think this movie's really, really boring. It's just there's like 4 action, but mostly it's just dialogue of every single character who are kind of one-dimensional, and the dialogue when they ever speak is kind of gets a little boring. It's just not the kind of dialogue in the movie that makes me invest in the story. It's just normal expositionist dump. And I don't really like how the movie looks. It just looks so weird. No, there are movies that look like this, but the way the film looks, it looks kind of ugly. I really don't like it. And there's some shots that feels a little too dark. Like, I feel like they should have, granted, there are some scenes that does look pretty nice, but for the most part, I don't like how the movie looks. Like I said, the characters are one-dimensional in this. Especially the villains. Well, I thought it had some cool fight scenes and some laughably CGI'd defeats. They're meh. But one thing that really, I don't know how many people feel about this, but one thing that really feels really off to me is like Matt Murdock is nowhere to be mentioned, seen, or referred to nowhere in this movie. I know that there was a deleted scene with Ben Affleck reprising this role, but that was a deleted scene, so it's not to be in the movie. But nowhere is he ever mentioned or referred to ever. Not even during the kids scene. The kids scene at first feels odd. Not even a flashback at all with how time with Elektra recalls her time with Daredevil, or even a flashback how she died by Bullseye's hands or Sai. The only thing that shares continuity with Daredevil is that Elektra reprised is Jennifer Garner, and there one flashback that shows Elektra being resurrected with the black leather outfit that she wore in Daredevil. But right now, this movie feels very standalone. It reminds me a lot of the Supergirl movie, where it barely has continuity with the Christopher Reeve Superman, outside of Jimmy Olsen returning and a post picture of Christopher Reeve as Superman. That reminds me of that, and it really blows my mind that Matt Murdock is kind of really ignored in this movie. It makes no sense. Though I do think that ending with Jennifer Garner saying goodbye to the Abby and the father and Steak as well was kind of nice send out to the movie. But this movie is just kind of dull, generic, and uninteresting. And I wouldn't be surprised if anyone who didn't like the Daredevil movie really preferred the Daredevil movie and would prefer watching that movie over Elektra. And that includes me. And yeah, so that's my overall thoughts on Elektra. Although, I'm very curious of how much of Elektra will be in Deadpool and Wolverine. I really want to know when the movie comes out and we see it in the big screen. So yeah, that's my for Deadpool and Wolverine review of Elektra.